Yo, welcome fight stick enthusiasts. I have a little special treat for y'all, something you may not see in many places. So 2022, me and the family went to Evo, and I want to give y'all a little preview of something I thought that was very special. I'm a fight stick collector myself. Well, I'm a fight stick enthusiast myself, not much of a collector, only have 4. But, however, if you into the culture and the peripherals around the culture, here's a fight stick tour from the Fight Stick Museum. We got fight sticks. Check out this gold joint right here, all gold. Let's start from, hold on, wait a minute. This is a 2014 limited edition Killer Instinct stick. I think it's sick. Retro stick, you won't find that. Check it out. We got more of these gold Evo sticks. This was at Evo 22, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. This is the fight stick, the retro fight stick museum. As you can see, they got plenty of stuff on display. If you're a fight stick enthusiast like I am, I like to build them. I like to customize them. I like the art, you know, the peripherals of the culture. So here we are. We at the Fight Stick Museum, Retro Fight Stick Museum, just testing out the different levers. They got Korean levers. They had American levers. They had Japanese levers. That lever right there in particular, I really like. Is a little stiff. As you can see, that one's still wobbling. But just different levers. If you into that fight stick, what we got? Sanwa, Semetsu. Different gates. You can fill out different gates. That look like a 4 gate right there. Actually, it has 4 contacts, but this is okay. Let's go on. Let's move on. What we have? What do we have? Ooh, this look like the Kwamba drone, don't it? Check out the Evo. Hold on, we gonna keep moving. Look at this joint. So I think this is the fight stick that the winners get. The Pro Gold. This is one of my favorite fight sticks. This platinum joint, this silver joint. Capcom Cup. Tournament edition fight stick. I just like the overall design and the prestige it looks like super prestigious, yo. We got a Street Fighter fight stick. Keep in mind, these are retro fight sticks, so these are some of the fight sticks that, you know, started it all up. They got everything going. If you into fight sticks, yeah, the platinum stick. This stick came out in 2013. 2013, Mad Catz produced 24 platinum colored electroplated tournament edition 2 arcade sticks. 12 of them were auctioned off, with proceeds going to the Philippine Red Cross to support relief efforts from the 2012 Luzon Southwest monsoon floods. Of the remaining 12 numbered units, 3 went to winners, and of the 3 featured games in Capcom Cup 2013, 9 were retained by Capcom. So this is a very limited stick. And not only that, yo, the fighting game community is so dope and awesome. The proceeds from some of these sticks went to help people in the flood. And the fighting game community, as I know it, it's not like a big, not yet. It's not like a huge sports thing in America as it is as traditional sports. So the fact that they was able to do that with those fight sticks is remarkable. What else we got? I think that stick that we just seen. Hold on, what was this? The Razer Atrox Arcade Stick 2012. Razer's first foray in the arcade stick market. The Atrox features a clamshell design, much like Mad Catz Tournament Edition 2, with storage internally for a detachable joystick shaft or space ball or bat top, and an extra storage space for miscellaneous items. So this fight stick dope, it got a storage space. My fight sticks now don't have that. The top panel was supported by a tough hydraulic shock. Wow. Atrox came equipped with Sanwa parts all around. Prior to release, Razer supports an extensive beta testing program during which they sent test units out to notable players and arcade stick tech specialists from Shuriken.com, Tech Talk forums. The user's feedback from the beta test fed design choices for the final retail product, making the Atrox a true product of the community it was meant to support. Razer continues to support the FGC with arcade stick products in 2022 and have expanded their offerings to include a PS4 version of the Atrox dubbed the Panthera, and later the Panther Evo, which was an entirely new case featured a slimmer design and foregoing the clamshell. Quick access internal feature. Okay, I like the big body joints, to keep it a buck. But that was that stick. Let me see. That's that one? Oh my god. I don't even like the colors of that stick. I ain't gonna lie. But I guess it did its thing. Check out this joint. Ooh. Check out that joint. That's nice. Nice big body. What we got? Mad Catz Evo Arcade Stick Pro 2012. To commemorate Evo 2012, Mad Catz released a special edition of their Fight Stick Pro. Arcade stick with a transparent clear top and transparent blue bottom with special Evo graphics. Only 1,000 were made for both Xbox and PlayStation 3, for a total of 2,000 sticks. These were sold on site at Evo and online via Mad Catz web store. So this is a limited edition. You can only get at certain places. There's only 2,000 of those out there, so if you got one, big props to you, man. Big ups to you. What we got? Hori Rap 3 VXL Diamond 2012. The Diamond is the rarest and arguably the most beautiful of Hori's VLX line, which to date has 4 color variants. The Diamond was the second color released and based on the Shadow Velix D classes V chassis arcade cabinet. Okay, so this is based on some kind of arcade cabinet. It features a full stainless steel main body with white and blue accents, full of Sanwa buttons and joysticks. The Diamond VLX came with a balancing board to place the stick on for increased stability. Retailing at around $500, it was by far the most expensive retail stick one could purchase in 2012, and it lived up to its premium title. Wow. What's the balancing thing all about? The stick, look, what's this? Okay, this I like this is clean. It's clean. Itoki Omni 2011. The Omni was developed by a community member and former Evo champion Ryan Laugh On. First prototype and release in 2011, the Itoki Omni was an all-metal arcade stick case with a design closely referencing the shape of Virtua Stick High Grade. It has been developed specifically to accommodate both Korean and Japanese style joystick levers. The Omni is the first retail arcade stick featuring a 35mm joystick cut out to allow mounting of full collar Korean levers. When purchased, the buyer selected either a Korean or Japanese top, plexiglass with different size bottoms, and joystick cutouts. The Korean version came with crown bottoms initially, which are now equipped with Sanwa and Taeyong Pantra lever. Revision 1 and 2 saw a Vuelix button layout, and later revisions used the Namco Nora button layout. The Omni is still being produced in 2022. The product regularly sells out despite varied changes over several revisions, which says a lot about how close the Itoki came to designing a timeless arcade stick over a decade ago. Wow, didn't know that. All right, what we got? This is another Mad Catz joint. Ooh, this is one of my favorites, y'all. Look at this Mortal Kombat stick. If you got one of these, B, let me know. Look how beautiful the stick is, yo. It reminds me of the old cabinet, yo. That's what I like about it. PDP Mortal Kombat Arcade Stick 2011. 2011 saw the release of a Mortal Kombat arcade stick from peripheral maker PDP to coincide with the release of Mortal Kombat 9, which was to be a reboot of the franchise. Constructed of a heavy-duty fiberboard, which, much like the classic Mortal Kombat arcade cabinets of the past, and featuring a hinged top panel for easy access to the internals. The PBD Mortal Kombat stick aimed to be the weapon of choice for eager fans ready to cut their teeth into Mortal Kombat games since the poorly received MK vs DC Universe game from 2009. Okay, cool. But that stick is fire, B. It looks heavy too. I like them sticks that's heavy and wide on my lap. Okay, what we got? Ooh, this is Street Fighter 4 joint. Arcade Tournament Edition, nice and compact. Ooh, let's see if we can get this. Mad Catz Street Fighter 4 Arcade Fight Stick Tournament Edition 2008. Effectively known by many as the TE, the Mad Catz Tournament Edition arcade stick was designed under the guidance of Markman Julio by a company that, to that point, was looked at almost as a joke. That all changed with the inception of the tournament arcade stick by Mad Catz. The TE was built to mod with Mad Catz eventually releasing various color components like a side panel and top bezels to fully customize the look of your weapon. This stick was immensely popular throughout the Street Fighter 4 era and beyond, and remains a fantastic platform for any player willing to tinker a bit if their gaming platform of choice isn't natively supported. Nice. So I guess this was popular when Street Fighter 4 came out. People was rocking that. Ooh, Sega Virtual High Grade 2017. We got a Sega stick. Look at that. Yeah, we retro right here. That's retro. Look at the little Sega logo. Okay. Newbie Tech Street Fighter 15th Anniversary Arcade Stick. Which one is this one? Oh my goodness. Look at that stick. Look how the buttons just straight up lined up. Yo, this stick right here look nice and big. And I love the fact that they got all these characters on here. This is so dope. Imagine having that. A little collage of all the Street Fighter characters. That's OD. Tekken 5. So we got a Tekken joint by Hori. Nice stick. It's a little small for my liking, but I like the colors and I like the artwork. And I like the compactness, but the compactness is just not for me. What else we got here? Okay, what's this? Another Hori stick? PlayStation, huh? Okay. Oh, look at this. How many of y'all know about that Dreamcast? A Dreamcast arcade stick. What else we got? What is this? What's this? Real Pro. Always wonder what the levers was for. But that's a nice looking stick. I don't know what those levers for right there. It's a nice looking stick though. Oh my goodness, 2004? Wow. The original Real Arcade Pro released for PlayStation 2 console. This familiar case had many iterations over the years and became the most used arcade stick for some time. But this is the very first, equipped with a mirrored silver control panel, Sanwa JLF lever, and Hori brand Sanwa OBSF buttons, clones and vibrant green color. This stick was a head turner from day one and was a favorite of discerning fighting game enthusiasts of the day. Its shape is based on Japanese Sega Candy arcade cabinets such as the Astro City and Blast City. It has become an absolutely legendary stick, but remains quite the fingerprint magnet, even if you are able to find a unit with undamaged panel. Yeah, I can see the fingerprints coming on that chrome. Definitely. I could definitely see that. I could see that, but that came out with 04. That came out 04, yo. That's crazy. That's almost 20 years ago. Another PlayStation stick. Konami. Hold on. Okay, we got some lore. See if I can get the words. Okay, boom. 96. The Konami Hyperstick is unique among many other sticks featured in this exhibit in that it was not released specifically for fighting gameplay. While it handles fighting games quite well, the Konami Hyperstick was released alongside Konami's Hyper Olympic in Atlanta in 1996 for the PlayStation. The same year, the real Olympics were played in Georgia Capitol. The Hyperstick featured a full Senmetsu build with a short shaft equipped LS-56 joystick and PS-15 buttons. The stock feel was superb. The unique for the time blue case made it stand out among other sticks available in '96, but being released exclusively in Japan made made it a difficult item to secure in the mid-90s for most of the US and elsewhere. The Hyperstick remains one of the best arcade sticks released in the 90s due to the quality, parts, and unique styling. Okay, let's go 90s. Wow, look at that, B. Look at that arcade stick, yo. That's a throwback. Oh my goodness, talk about a throwback. What y'all know about the Neo Geo? This is probably the first fight stick I ever seen. Like, at home, you know what I mean? This is probably the first. No, it wasn't. It was the old Nintendo joint. But anyways. SNK Neo Geo AES stick, 1990. This controller was made to allow the users to achieve the Neo Geo arcade experience at home, as their games were perfect ports from their arcade cartridge counterparts. The controllers were equipped with a Seimitsu manufactured joystick lever and micro switch push buttons, with the joystick being one of the first on the market to use authentic arcade cabinet style parts. Unfortunately, all these controllers over time suffer from the same flaw, having a cracked 30mm ball top, also made by Seimitsu, and a faded Neo Geo logo from the player's palm, rest, and sweat. Yeah, it's right there. You see that logo. See the logo right there where you rest your hand at. So I definitely can see how that will fade out over time. But this stick right here is one of the first arcade sticks, period, that you can use at home with authentic arcade parts. It was nuts. I remember when I seen that back in the day, it actually blew my mind. It was like out of my league back in those days. What year was that? 94? Yeah. 94, y'all. Okay, where we at? Look at this beautiful stick. That's a cross up. I'm not sure if this is retro, but that's a hitbox cross up they had on display. Then they had this joint. I didn't get a good look at this one, but there it is, y'all. This was the arcade stick. Excuse me, the retro arcade stick museum. And it was awesome, yo. I couldn't believe they had this display here because I'm a fight stick enthusiast myself, and I thought that this was a nice touch to Evo. Oh, hold on. Look, he got a signed Street Fighter. I mean, what's that, Street Fighter Cross Tekken? I feel like he has this signed by many people from Comic-Con. Like they brought it at Comic-Con and it got some extra credentials on it. It's a dope stick though. Really nice looking stick. I like how the options buttons is up here, all separated from everything. Here's my Mortal Kombat stick I like a lot. So if you into fight stick, oh, look at this. I don't know how practical this is, but I thought it was pretty neat. It's a neat looking stick, right? It's not exactly Mortal Kombat style, but as far as button layout, but interesting looking stick, yo. It's out here. More the museum. And we back to the beginning. Yo, thanks for tuning into that. I'm glad y'all took a little time to holler at me right quick and walk through me through this museum. So with that being said, I want to introduce you to the little bit of fight sticks I have. Check this out. Let's take a look at some of my fight sticks. So I'll start off with the fight stick I use the most. This is my favorite fight stick. Not saying I get the best results, but this is my favorite one right here. This is the Quamba Crystal. This is the Quamba Crystal. I really like this fight stick a lot, yo, because the buttons light up. The buttons are LED, they light up. I don't have the fight stick plugged up right now. But this is my favorite fight stick because of the big body. It's nice and wide. And at one point, I customized these buttons. I put those Quamba gravity buttons in here. I didn't like them. And also I tried the button silencers, but the buttons is kind of harder to press, so I took those out too. I replaced the buttons back to the original buttons. And also I have another customization on this. I have 2 more customizations on this stick. Excuse me, let me get close to the mic. I got 2 more customizations on this stick right here. This is the Quamba Crystal. I have a, as you can see, I have a bat handle. I got aluminum chrome bat handle to match the rest of the stick. I replaced the ball handle with a bat handle, and I also replaced the inner spring It's a spring inside here that controls the stiffness of your controller. So I got a 5-pound spring in here. I think default or they stock with a 2.5-pound spring. So what that means is it's like harder to push my controller up, down, left, and right, which gives me a better neutral. When I had lighter springs, I could never put my character or control in neutral because I was always pressing a little bit to the left, a little bit something. I needed some extra dead space for neutral, so I put a heavier spring in here to do that. So this is my Quamba Crystal, modified with a 5-pound spring and aluminum bat top. All right, let's move on to the next controller. This is my second favorite controller. This is my second favorite controller right here. Fight stick, I should say. This is my second favorite fight stick. This is fight stick. This is the Hori Hayabusa. So this fight stick are also modified. I have 4 gravity buttons. The gravity buttons feel really good. I replaced the stock black buttons. They always black. I replaced the stock black buttons with Famitsu buttons. These are Quamba gravity buttons, and I think these are 4 Famitsu buttons, and they feel great, yo. They all feel nice and big and soft. And I also replaced the bat. I put another aluminum. I like the aluminum bat tops. I put an aluminum red bat top on here, and I also have a 5-pound spring in here, and I also converted to a 4-gate. So this has a lot of customizations in it. I have a 4-gate. I have a 4-gate, I don't know what you call that thing in it. 4-gate action, whatever inside in it. And I have a 5-pound spring, aluminum bat top, 4 gravity buttons to customize it. So this is my my Hori Hayabusa. This is my second favorite. I play with this a lot too. I really like the however, I really like the Quamba Crystal because of the wide body. This body is a little narrower. I like that wide body all over my waist area to make it feel like I'm kind of on a cabinet, you know. What else I have? What other sticks I have? Well, this is my Quamba drone. I got a couple of these. I like this stick. I mainly use this stick to experiment on, to tell you the truth. I like to test buttons out on this stick. I got 2 different sets of buttons on here. I have these, I'm not sure what manufacturer, but as you can see, I have 3 different sets of buttons. These right here, they have like a clear ring to them. These have a yellow ring, and these are all black. So I'm just I use this mainly to try out different buttons. I did not replace the spring. I believe I replaced the ball top with a yellow bat top. I like the bat top. The spring is normal. It's very loose stock. This is a great stick though. I'll bring this stick out a lot when I play people in case somebody don't have a stick. I got this available. They can use a stick if they want to use one. So this is the Quamba drone that's customized with some Famitsu buttons with clear and just yellow buttons just to match it a little bit better. All right. And this is my last stick. This is the last type of stick I own. I actually own many of these. I have a few of these. This is the 8-bit though. This is just like a nice, cool looking stick. Nothing too special in particular, except the fact that this stick is wireless, yo. This is a wireless fight stick. That's what I really like about it. So I like to bring this stick out to different events. When I play with when I play in the public, when I do my public events, when I set up like a pop-up and I have my game system set up for anybody to come play, I'll break these out. I have 4 of these actually. And no customizations. This is a great stick. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of my favorite sticks. I don't use it personally when I play, but I use it when I bring it out to the public because I got these other sticks to play with. So, but I keep these stored when I go out and do my events. I think the main big feature of this stick is that it's wireless, yo. So you can plug this in and sit it on your lap. It has some weight to it. This is heavier than all my other